But even before it's kind of come to the forefront, I think we've gotten huge steps in the last year or so. But she made connections with older adults. Tish, Tara Sandercock's mom.
Yeah.
They were sending notes back and forth. Poppy can't write, but she could draw a picture, and her mom would send Poppy a letter, and I would read it, and Poppy became obsessed with mail because that one little thing. The Setzers send Poppy cards, and Emily, but they send her,
That's so
and my kids, Poppy loves it. She loves to get mail, and that's huge. And she's continued that relationship with Tara because of her mom.
Yeah.
She's got a really, that's like another grandparent to her,
Mm-hmm.
and which is huge because the more grandparents you have, the more people you have that love you. And then I, as a parent, I love anybody that loves my kid. Anybody that pours into my child has my heart instantly.
Well,
Donna Barrier, she's another one who gave Poppy the, the big board up front with the bookshelves at the front of the church. She gave Poppy an entire month. Poppy's obsessed with bees. She's a junior beekeeper. And that is her. All autistic kids have a superpower. And my kiddo's superpower happens to be bumblebees. I'm deathly allergic to bees. But we don't want to put...
I didn't know that.
I am. I actually got stung one time and they had to put a tube down my throat. But you don't want to put your fears onto your kids. Sure. So when she was, not even 2 years old, taking walks, and she would pick bees up in her hands, that's her superpower. So she goes beekeeping, but Donna let her have that entire... And she brought all of her bee stuff, and she had the congregation put notes, affirming bee positive notes. She did little cards for everybody to put notes, and our congregation put notes up on the wall. And every Sunday she would come in for 5 weeks because we left it up longer than we needed to because they weren't ready for the next thing. I'm like, it's okay, I can stay up another week. But every single Sunday she would come in to read the notes that our congregation had put on that wall, those positive notes that they had put on that wall.
And I love that because there's so much fear and anxiety in the church right now because we, like most other mainline churches, are getting older and older. And there's a lot of fear and anxiety about that in the institutional church, and that might be the topic for another podcast. We can hold that in one hand and hold in the other hand what an opportunity that is for congregations such as ours that have the majority of our congregants are in their 60s, 70s, and 80s. What an opportunity that is to make meaningful relationships with our younger families, and that those we can. And I just find that to be very poignant.